All right, so before we get into this video, guys, I need all of you guys to go and follow or become a member of the Wallz Production Discord. Now, what you the link I posted under the community section is under posts under the post tab, or it may say community for you. But click on that Discord link. Make sure to become a member of our Discord, and that's the place to where you can drop videos in that you want me to react to. So I'm still using my Instagram, but I feel like Discord would be more user friendly towards everybody because everybody doesn't have an Instagram and Discord. You can just download Discord, and you can just drop what you want to drop in there. You can interact with me and stuff like that. I will be in the Discord. So make sure y'all go to Discord. The link is also in the description box below of this video, of course. But let's get into what we got going on today, man. What are they talking about?
Israel was founded was to keep the Jewish people safe. Nothing to do with destabilize the Middle East. Most Israelis, they want to live their lives as is. And you're just out here spreading the lie that they were put in place to destabilize the Middle East.
The reality is the state of Israel was created through terrorism. The IDF that you know today was created by the Irgun, Haganah, and Stern gangs. Those three paramilitary groups were terrorist organizations that rebranded into the IDF after Israel was created. They've killed somewhere between 60 to 300,000 people.
According to who?
Already.
According to who? Best combatant ratio of any modern war.
600 got killed by Hamas at the absolute most. That's still horrible. However, Israel went back and killed what? 60,000. So let me get this straight. Israel gets 600 of their people killed, and then they go ahead and kill 100,000 plus. Does that sound fair to you? All right, what's up, man?
I got two questions.
This seemed like something completely different than what we normally react to, but we're going to react to it. It's 14 minutes.
Yes. So one, how can you be a Christian, a follower of Christ, and not believe that Israel's the righteous ancestral homeland of the Jews? And also,
wait, what?
How can you be? I know it's too much for you to like.
I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian.
Then how?
Already leading with the disrespect. See that's the thing with these. That's the thing with these people, bro. Like, dude, you already leading with disrespect. You come up here to ask a person. See, this is the problem. You come up here asking a person a question or whatever, but you want to be disrespectful. Oh, I know that's too much for you. Like, but if he was to get very disrespectful to you, guess what this guy's gonna do? Oh yeah, that guy. No, matter of fact, he gets very disrespectful to him. He'd go off record and talk to other people. Oh yeah, I talked to him when I went up there. The guy was a douchebag. The guy was this. The guy. People, man. People these days are just messed up in the head. They're allowed to be disrespectful to you, but you can't fight fire with fires. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand people, man.
Then how is Israel not the ancestral homeland of the Jews? And also, how does America being allies with the PA benefit us more than being allies with Israel?
When you say PA, you mean Palestine or?
Yeah, the Palestine or the Palestinian Authority or Iran or.
Well, my thing is this. I am anti-war, and I don't think we should be interventionists. And I think that us supporting Israel and giving them all the money that we do creates a lot of problems for us geopolitically, and creates a whole bunch of issues.
Well, it's Islamic regimes that have been keeping us in the Middle East, in Middle Eastern wars for the past.
Do y'all see how this guy tried to make a point, right? And then while him trying to make a point, Myra answers back, well, hey, I don't believe we should be intervening in wars anyway. A lot of us people over in America, we believe the same thing. We believe that, hey, bro, you're giving these guys $5 billion or $2 billion. Hell, as an American, what do we tell ourselves or talk to other people? Well, hell, give me 10,000 of that. I could use 10,000 of that. I could use 1,000 of that. I can use 1,500 of that. We do that all the time to ourselves. But you see how this guy just skipped over that and started going to another point. Like, oh, well, such as like almost, it's just bad, man. People, I think the human race is failing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna say it's just now started. It's been in this state, and it's just bad. It's getting worse.
50 plus years.
Who's been keeping us in the wars?
Iran, Iraq. I mean, Al Qaeda.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who's been keeping us in the Middle East?
With Islamic regime by attacking American bases.
Israel's been keeping us in the Middle East. Well, do you know why we went to war in Iraq?
Because of 9/11. The whole basis why Israel was founded was to keep the Jewish people safe. Nothing to do with destabilize the Middle East. Most Israelis, they want to live their lives as is. And you're just out here like spreading the lie that they were putting in place to destabilize the Middle East, because nothing what you said has been backed up by
Israel started wars with all of their enemies.
Credible historical scholar in history.
Okay, so again,
you said has been backed up.
Dude, you thought that you literally just said we went to war in Iraq because of 9/11. No, we went to war in Iraq because of Israel. Because Benjamin Netanyahu literally went over and said, came over to the United States and said, if we go ahead and we get rid of Saddam, because he has weapons of mass destruction, it'll have positive reverberations all across the Middle East. And what did we do? We went to war over there. 1 million people died. We got nothing to gain from it. We destabilized Iraq. And to this day, there's still problems there and instability all over the place. Everything that we do in the Middle East is because of Israel and because of the powerful lobby that they have in Washington, D.C., where they run this country. So if you don't even understand that, then, dude,
I don't disagree with that. The Iraq War went wrong. But I mean,
but you got to ask, why did we go there? Why did we go there? We went there for Israel. We went there for Israel.
See, so he ain't come up with all his facts, bro. He's just hopping on the mic just to talk. Like most people will hop on the mic and they just talk, and he's not even, bro. You didn't even come with no facts. Like, you didn't think that. See, one thing that I'm gonna get big too. I gotta say this. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is this. A lot of these content creators and people who have these large platforms, they're not 100% accurate on everything they say. They're not 100% accurate on every topic that they talk about all the time. What I mean 100% is like, oh, this is just this, that. No, but they do their research. Why? Because most successful ones are not going to get on here and just say anything, because you can literally go look it up and type it in chat GTP, whatever, and chat GPT will actually give you the real and the raw and what's going on and stuff like that. See, the problem with a lot of you civilians who want to attack people that have platforms or have built their brand up and stuff like that, y'all don't come. Y'all, I said this in the last video. Y'all always come. You always come with your question, and you always have one good point, and that's it. But once a person answers your question and they destroy your one good point, you don't know where to go. You're stuck. That's just the issue here. Like, this guy's up here rambling.
No, that's a problem. We went there for our own dignity because we were attacked. That's why.
Do you know that Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11? Did you know that Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein were enemies? Did you know that when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait,
same enemy?
Hold on, no, because you don't even know your history, bro. You don't even know your history. So
you don't, dude.
The reality is Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden were enemies. When Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait to go ahead and try to get the oil or get them to lower the prices so that he wouldn't have to compete or whatever the fuck it may be, what ended up happening was Osama offered the Mujahideen, because they had just beat the Russians in the 80s in Afghanistan. He offered to the Mujahideen and said, hey, Saudi Arabian royal family, I will fight Saddam on your behalf. And then he was livid because the Saudi royal family said, oh, no, we have the Americans. They'll go ahead and defend us. He's like, wait, why do we have Americans, infidels, defending Arab land? This is against the Quran. This is haram. And they were like, nah, get out of here, Saddam. And they fucking sent him to Sudan and ostracized him. And then guess what? Al-Qaeda ended up getting created. So Osama actually hated Saddam and he wanted to fight him. But what did everybody say? Oh, yeah, they work together, whatever. Weapons of mass destruction.
Same enemy.
Or the anthrax push. It was all a fucking lie. It was all a lie.
Do you actually think that, like, for example, the current access to terror, do you actually think that the Iranians and Yemenis get along? Two totally different ethnicities. But what are they doing united against a common enemy, which is Israel?
I noticed there's a lot of fucking edits in here too.
So
yeah, because Israel destabilizes and kills Muslims every single day, and they're an illegal colonial state.
False. Have you not read the Bible? Have you not read the Torah?
I'm talking about what's going on here in general when we're talking about the creation of Israel. Also, another thing that you need to know, because you want to talk about terrorism all day.
I have ancestry dating back to the
fantastic, bro. Because here's the thing. I find it interesting how you've been talking about terrorism the entire time. The reality is the state of Israel was created through terrorism. The IDF that you know today was created by the Irgun, Haganah, and Stern gangs. Those three paramilitary groups were terrorist organizations that rebranded into the IDF after Israel was created. So the entire state of Israel was founded upon the very terrorism that they try to condemn today.
It's not terrorism. I mean, I would say
it is terrorism.
They've
killed 60,000 innocent people.
Counterterrorism.
They've killed somewhere between 60 to 300,000 people.
According to who?
Already.
According to who? Ministry of Hamas.
Dude, they use those stats. Even the IDF uses those stats themselves.
Here we go with the statistics stuff. I said something. I've always said Myron is big on statistics. There we go. The statistics stuff, man.
Best combatant ratio of any modern war. 4 to 1.
What's the combatant ratio?
4 to 1.
4 to 1 innocent people to 1 Hamas terrorist?
Yeah. Because if you want to count as civilians, you gotta realize most like 17-year-old men are training for Hamas. So yes, they should be classified as terrorists.
So you think it's okay to kill 4 innocent people for 1 terrorist?
Well, I mean, look what the Allies did in Dresden. So if
it's not, here's the thing. Israel has the capability to do direct strikes. They did it in Iran where they can literally assassinate people with pinpoint accuracy. That's unacceptable. Because the reality is you guys have killed 100,000 plus people, okay, off of 1,200. And let's be honest here. Of that 1,200 that were killed, how many did the IDF kill? Because you guys killed a bunch of Israelis that day as well. Because you didn't want to deal
with October 7th?
Yeah, on October 7th.
That's just wrong, dude.
Oh, really?
Have you not seen the videos? Yeah.
Do you know what the Hannibal Directive is?
Did you not see
what the Hannibal Directive is?
Videos of Hamas
do you know what the Hannibal Directive is?
Shooting children, shooting women, shooting
dogs. Do you know what the Hannibal Directive is?
No regard for life.
Do you know what the Hannibal Directive is?
Tell me.
See, that's the problem. You don't even fucking know. You're just over here yapping.
You don't even know what happened.
The Hannibal Directive is when IDF
whatever bullshit
kills their own people.
You don't even know what happened on October 7th.
I just told you the Hannibal Directive was activated on that day. The Hannibal Directive is where they kill their own people to avoid them being taken as hostages, so they don't have to deal with the diplomatic nightmare of getting them back.
The IDF came in on paraglides to drop into a music festival to kill their own people.
No, they came in Apache helicopters and killed their own people.
I didn't see that. Where's the video of Apache helicopters? Please educate me.
There's literally videos out there of them shooting at people. You can see it. And on top of that, how do you think all those cars were burned, right, with blown up? Hamas has that capability? No.
Yeah. Only explosives, dude. Every single terrorist organization has them. I mean,
dude, the people that got killed in the cars literally got burnt to a crisp and blown up. Hamas does not have that capability. That was Apache Hellfire missiles, dude. You got to do some better research before you come over. Let's go to the next guy.
Show me the videos. I'm asking for your research. Where is it?
Sir, go on your phone, type in Hannibal Directive, educate yourself a little bit, and come back and we can debate, because you can't even have this conversation, dude.
I'll come back in 5 minutes, dude. I'll show you my receipts.
And then you go ahead. Yoav Gallant, look him up. That was the guy that admitted he was your defense minister. And he admitted that the Hannibal Directive was activated that day and they killed their own people.
All lies, dude.
Look it up on your phone, man.
All lies, man.
Look it up on your phone.
An hour later,
I didn't know that we weren't live, so we're like pre-recording. What's up?
Yeah, so if the Hannibal Directive was actually being practiced by the IDF, then how come every single Israeli hostage in Gaza hasn't been found dead or alive?
Why have they been found dead or alive?
No, if the Hannibal Directive was in practice by the IDF,
yes,
then how come every single Israeli hostage right now in Gaza hasn't been found dead or alive? Because if the Hannibal Directive says we'll do it by any means possible to free a captive IDF soldier or Israeli citizen,
yes,
then how come every single Hamas captive hasn't been rescued regardless if they're dead or alive?
Okay, so before I answer this, I'm glad that you did your research and figured out that the IDF kills their own, right, to prevent them being taken so they don't have to deal with hostages. So here's the thing, bro.
That's not even what the Hannibal Directive
That's what it is.
Said. No, it's not.
Did you even read it?
It basically says that the Hannibal Directive, it does nothing. It would not purposely kill their own, but it says it will go by any means possible,
which means killing their own.
Which does mean which means putting the captive, which could put the captive at risk. But what I'm saying is they haven't, because when I say they haven't, because we have not.
This nigga Byron hurts. This nigga Byron is hurt up there, bro. It's one of those situations to where you can't tell a person nothing. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's like Byron's up there hurt.
I found every single hostage. We know where every single hostage.
Because here's the thing,
every single hostage is.
It's because obviously Hamas was successful and successfully kidnapped some of them. That's why.
Oh, so they did October 7th. So Hamas did October 7th, not the IDF, because that's what you told me 30 minutes ago. Dude, come here. Here. I have something to show you. Come here.
So here's the thing. I'm not going to go over there. So let me just go ahead and address this, because I can't believe that you're this dense. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, so let me just go ahead and address this real quick. All right, let me just go ahead. Let's go ahead and address this. So, okay, let me go ahead and address this, because this guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. So here's the reality, dude. On October 7th, 1,200 people were killed, right? Now, okay, we're gonna go into that. So we know that roughly 400 of those people that were killed were IDF, which is enemy combatants, fair game, unfortunately. The loss of life sucks, but that's war, right? So 400 were killed. That leaves us with about 800 total. We know for a fact that at least 200 Israelis were killed by the IDF thanks to the Hannibal Directive, because they did not want them to be captured, right? And then that leaves us about 600. So at absolute most, Hamas killed 600 people that day. That's obviously a travesty, and it
zero,
sucks.
It was
Hold on,
zero
let me
about
finish my
half an
point,
hour
dude.
ago.
Let me
Now
finish
it's
my point.
600.
That's obviously horrible. And then another 200 were kidnapped. But the point I'm trying to make is, during the course of the idea of trying to stop the attacks, because remember, they didn't know what the hell was going on. They were shooting tanks into kibbutzes. They were using Hellfire missiles shooting at people because they weren't able to identify who the hell was who. A lot of people ended up getting killed by the IDF. Now, when Hamas went in there, their goal is to take hostages. Why?
Oh, so then IDF didn't. So let's say even like theoretically, if your argument was true, like, which is not, by the way, just let's get that straight. If that argument
is true, that's what happened on October 7th.
Did not kill their own civilians on purpose, which you were saying 30 minutes ago. So now you're already caving. See here,
bro, what the fuck are you? Look. Dude,
I want you.
When they run the handle directive, you gotta understand. They're just shooting at every single car that's making it back to fucking Gaza because they can't afford to have more hostages. So they're shooting at everything, and they don't care who it is because they're looking at it like whether it's a hostage or a Hamas fighter.
It was pretty obvious whether it was a terrorist or a hostage. It was pretty obvious. Here,
dude, they were killing everybody.
I want you to show me they were killing everybody. Is in this video.
They were killing everybody because they didn't want to have to deal with hostage negotiations. Because whenever they have to deal with hostage negotiations, look up a guy named Ghalid Shalit. Look up a guy named Ghalid Shalit. He was an IDF soldier. He was an IDF soldier that was captured, and they had to return 1,000 Palestinians to get him back. They don't want to have to do that. And then, like I said before,
we care about our own civilians. Yes, we'll go through hell and high water to get him back.
What?
Because we care about our own civilians. Yes, we will pay whatever the price is.
No, it's actually the opposite. That's why they fucking kill their guys now, so they never have to be put in that diplomatic position again.
I want you to show me where the Israeli perpetrator is. Come here in this video.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Like
I
told you what it is. Because dude, you didn't understand any of this shit. You didn't even know what the handle directive was an hour ago, dude.
You should be asking.
You didn't even know what the fuck it was an hour ago.
You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Like, dude, what's your question? What else do you got? Because you got proven wrong with the handle directive on October 7th.
I told you a question. I want you to show me the Israeli perpetrator in this video.
Here's the facts. Now that we went over the numbers,
you change your facts. Your facts change every 30 minutes or so.
At most, Hamas killed 600 Israelis on that day, and that is fucking horrible. I just explained to you how it can't be 1,200. I just told you how it can't be 1,200
minutes ago.
I explained it to you how they can't be 1,200. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, hilarious. 600 got killed by Hamas at the absolute most. That's still horrible. However, Israel went back and killed what? 60,000. And that's just what we know of the people that were killed by Israel directly. That doesn't count for the people that starved. That doesn't count for the people under the rubble. We're getting closer to 300 to 400,000. So let me get this straight. Israel gets 600 of their people killed, and then they go ahead and kill 100,000 plus. Does that sound fair to you?
Well, does the Allies, what the Allies did in World War II, does that sound fair? Does blowing Dresden to smithereens sound fair to you?
It's 2025. We have way more military capabilities than we do before.
Yeah, we've been
also,
using that.
Intelligence agencies play a way bigger role in wars now.
Sending texts against citizens out of harm's way and using them as human shields.
Oh, really? That's your argument? Is going to be human shields?
Well, that's what Hamas does. Yes.
Okay.
The Hamas is responsible. Yeah, they're responsible for their own citizens. Yes.
If they're underground, right? They have all these tunnels. Why would you bomb above ground and kill innocent people then?
Because you have to get above ground to get below.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how the earth works.
Are you aware of the fact that like Israel ran a 10-year long?
He said, "Cause you gotta get above ground to get below." Which he got a point. You do gotta bomb the above ground to get below, but not in all cases, bro. It's hilarious.
An operation where they were able to detonate a bunch of phones and pagers and kill people directly. And then when they went ahead in Operation Rising Line and they went and killed a bunch of Iranian military officials as well as scientists, they used like direct missiles to kill them and their apartments. So Israel has the capability of running intelligence operations alongside their military to do direct strikes. But when it comes to Gaza, they don't give a fuck. They're bombing the hell out of them and killing everybody.
Because you can conduct a direct strike.
83% of the people killed in Gaza are civilians.
When you have thousands of terrorists hiding beneath a hospital for God's sakes. Then
why is there no proof of it being a Hamas base? They said that it was a Hamas base. They didn't show any proof.
It's beneath Hamas's headquarters is beneath the Al-Aqsa hospital in Gaza.
So so you bombed it above and killed a bunch of innocent people. Look, the reality, dude, and this is tough for you to defend. I know it is.
He got you, Mar. He got you. He got you on that point, Myron. I could tell. I could tell what he said right there makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I guess they bombed he said whatever's underneath there. And he said, yeah, they bombed the innocent people to get underneath her. He got you on that one. You can always tell when somebody gets got in a conversation because they shift gears real quick.
It's a direct violation of the Geneva Convention.
You guys have killed like 100x
beneath the hospital.
You guys have killed like 100x damn near of innocent people compared to the people that were killed on October 7th. Like, it's not symmetrical whatsoever. And you're just bombing and killing a bunch of people. This is why it's a genocide going on. This is why nobody likes Israel.
He says nobody likes Israel. That's hilarious, man. That's funny. Dude didn't know his facts though. Dude didn't know everything, man. Dude came up with some loose points, man. But y'all know what to do. Y'all like, subscribe, comment. Y'all make sure y'all in the Discord, man. Post the videos in the Discord you want me to react to. It doesn't matter what the video is. I just asked though. I will say this. I just asked that if you do post videos in the Discord, make sure the videos do not have like music in it, any theme music or anything like that. As long as there's no music in the background, stuff like that, I will take a look at and start doing it. This is an opportunity for you guys to kind of this is an opportunity for you guys to kind of make this channel go in the direction that you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? I did the gaming before on the channel. I did the gold digger videos before on the channel. I'm not completely done with the gold digger videos, but you know, the gold digger videos, they do get a little stale. So that's why you haven't been seeing me upload a lot of them. But this y'all opportunity for, you know, hey, Wallz, react to this. Wallz, react to that. Y'all basically telling me what y'all want me to react to. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and become a member of the Discord. The link is in the description box below. And we out to the next one.